Hello, my name is Jeannette Shambaugh, and today in this video we're going to talk about a little bit about me, how I became me, and how that relates to my career. First, let's talk about me. I am 43 years young and have been married for over 20 years. I have two wonderful sons who are in college that are earning their degrees while preparing for their education in the Air Force. I could not be prouder of them. I have been a stay-at-home mom for the last 20 years and have not been a student in the classroom for over 26 years. Yes, the 90s. I am the oldest of two sisters and one brother. I grew up in a divorced family, and because of that, I was parentified at a very early age. I am passionate about my family, my pets, the outdoors, and art. I live in a very small rural town outside of Las Vegas, Nevada, where I was born. I absolutely love my family and my life, and I am excited for each and every day. When we made our DST maps in lesson 3, I learned about Brofenheimer's theory, that a person's environment impacts their development. I learned that a lot of my early life experiences in my macro and meso systems played a large role in who I am today. I am a very honest, direct, disciplined, and practical person. I believe in following the rules and being honest in everything you do. At times, I can be rigid and hold a high value on following the rules, but I'm working on adding more empathy to that. When we took the personality test, the 16 personalities, in lesson 2, I was taught that a lot of my practicality and love of honesty came from a place of craving safety and stability. I have a tremendous amount of empathy and understanding of others, and I believe that it correlates with my childhood. Combining the personality test and Brofenheimer's theory, it really helped me understand myself in a way I had never thought of before. I am going back to school to be an elementary school teacher. I started working with children when I was 15 years old. My best friend's sister was diagnosed with autism, and because services were not accessible to her, we all had to learn how to help her on our own. I was hired at 18 by the district to share my knowledge that I had helping children with autism. I helped teachers and aides practice better inclusion in the classroom for over 10 years. Then I became a mother, and so I left. I enjoyed every second of being in the classroom, and it truly fills my soul and does not feel like work. It genuinely makes me happy. Doing the work with the DST map, I learned that my teachers had a huge impact on me. I remember from an early age how much I loved school and the safety and comfort it gave me. When they believed in me, I began to believe in myself. I believe this is where my love and passion for teaching began. The positive impact those teachers had on me is the same positive impact I want to have for my students. Already working in the classroom and volunteering for all of my kids' classes, I know teaching is the perfect career for me, and there's no place in the world that I would rather be. Reaching my goals is very important to me. One of the things I will do to reach them is to become a substitute teacher while getting my degree. It is going to be an important step to becoming a teacher and will help me further my professional development. It will help me explore all the types of classrooms as well as experiences to help me grow as a teacher. I will be able to develop my skills and have a better understanding of what it takes to teach each grade. Once I am hired to teach, we will have 4 professional development classes per year. Like we learned in lesson 5, it is important to pursue professional development. I will also continue to self-evaluate and take tests like the IAT tests and the 16 personality tests to better understand my strengths and weaknesses. And then I can continue to make my weaknesses into my strengths. I vow to never stop learning or growing myself. I want to always continue to learn new ways that I can become a better teacher and a better person. In lesson 6, we learned how important needs and wants are when you are choosing a career. Some of the needs I have is that I would like to work close to home. A secondary need to that is I would like to work internationally at some point. I plan to teach on foreign military-based schools. Becoming a teacher, I will also be able to virtually work anywhere in the world. Another need I have that becoming a teacher will give me is my schedule. It will allow me to travel and enjoy my interests and hobbies during the summers, as well as afford me the luxury of visiting my children often, no matter where they are stationed. The biggest need and benefit of becoming a teacher is the insurance and actual benefits. I have already worked for my district for 10 years, and my pay scale and retirement would be reinstated where I left off when I began teaching. Some of my interests are the outdoors, photography, earth, and art. I think that a lot of my interests can be an asset to me in the classroom. I want to make an impactful and meaningful lesson for all types of learners. A simple art project can teach so many skills like science, math, English, reading, and more in just one simple project in a low-pressure environment. And also, showing my students by having interests of my own will encourage them to gain interests of their own. As Helen Keller said, children require guidance and sympathy far more than instruction, and I want to be that well-rounded teacher that provides my students with a good education filled with compassion and understanding, guiding them to a better future. Children are our future, and by impacting them positively, I can create a better tomorrow for all of us. How do I get there? Well, I'm glad you asked. First, I will start to work in the classroom at 60 credits. That will take me approximately 2 years. Then I will get my educational study degree done in 4 years. I plan to immediately get my master's as soon as I am done with my bachelor's, so I am certifiable in any state. By the 10-year mark, I will have been teaching full-time for 4 years and begin working on my international certifications so I can teach abroad. I am very excited about the future. I know the road will be long and hard at times, but it will all be worth it when I get to stand up in front of my first classroom and say, "Good morning, students. My name is Mrs. Shambaugh, and I will be your teacher this year."